birthday, USA!
We're back!
Yeehaw! Sorry, I'm just firing my gun.
Dude, I'm jacked
Probably
up.
not safe to be firing this firearm in the studio.
Firearms are always safe in America. Wait.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's America!
We're safe now. We're not a school zone.
Fireworks, you know, here's what it is. Fireworks are always safe on the 4th of July.
That's true.
Firearms.
That is true, because we have the right to firearms.
Yeah.
I think that was the First Amendment.
Yeah.
Second Amendment.
Shoot
Third
shit.
Amendment. Yeah, that was an amendment. All of them were amendments.
What's up, guys?
What a great fireworks display, realistically. Just like, I'm like, look, man. Just taking the sights. You guys just imagine, just close your eyes right now. I want you to imagine the most
Brings a
beautiful
tear to my eye.
firework display you've ever seen in your whole damn life. Because that was it. And now, we are here to honor America.
Can't believe they just let us blow up that many
That
fireworks
it is
inside.
incredibly smoky, and I think I just lost my deposit. Pretty sure we're not getting that one back. It's episode 294, guys. We're 6 episodes away from the magical 300th episode. We're going to be live out at Southern Star Brewing Company. We got a whole shebang planned for you guys. The Weekly D podcast is going to open things up. I don't know if I can officially go on our musical guest, but we are going to have...
Whoa. Y'all better get jacked up.
Yeah, it's not Lil Nas X. Unfortunately, Lil Nas
Well,
X...
we don't know. Maybe he'll show up. We
That's
don't
true.
know.
We have not yet booked
Yeah.
Lil Nas X.
Hey, you know what?
It's possible he still may show up.
He hasn't said no yet.
But that's very true. Facts only.
Yeah.
Facts only right there. But we do have somebody that is almost official, and I think you guys are going to be pretty stoked with our musical guest, August 9th. Make sure you mark it in your calendars. It is going to be awesome. I have never looked more forward to a live event for Pass the Gravy than I am right now. So let's see where we have been since, we last talked to you guys on the podcast.
Hey, you. Where you been? 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 Where you gone? Where you gone? Since you been gone? Where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
Hey, Pat, where have you been, buddy?
I went up to Fredericksburg on Friday. I drove up to go see Parker McCollum, one of my favorite young country artists. If you guys are watching, there you go. Got the hat there. Super fucking dope.
It looks like it's like an oil company.
Kind of. Like it's very similar to that hat that you gave me of like your dad's company.
Dakota?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
if you were like, if I was like, hey, where do you work at? You're like, I work at Parker McCollum.
Yeah.
I'd be,
And
okay.
I got to go for free because I had told my dad, hey, I'm going to drive up on Friday, go to this concert. And he's like, well, do you think your mom would want to go? I was like, yeah, I'm sure she'd love it. And he goes, cool. So she calls me the next day. I was like, I bought us tickets.
Nice.
I was like, dope, Mom. Thanks. So we went, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. About 4 songs into the opener, she was like walking around. She goes, I just found out this isn't Parker. I was like, no shit, Mom. Headliners don't go on at 7:00.
Was that her first concert?
I don't know. She was having a good time though.
Yeah.
She had a couple days off in a row, so she was
That's
drinking a
good.
little
That's always
bit.
good. Not
She
knocking
was having a
mom.
good
Not
time.
knocking Mama Dion at all.
Yeah, but
Gotta be able to cut loose.
she yeah, she had a good time. So but they ended up saying they because I was at the same venue for Pat Green a couple months back, and this one, like, when I went to go get a beer, I was like, God damn, like I was buying 2 beers at a time, and my dad was like, why? And I was like, just don't worry about me. All right, I know what I'm doing here.
Look,
So
I like to double fist things.
After once Parker started, my mom was like, oh, I'm gonna go get drinks. Does anybody want anything? Me and my dad just looked at each other. I was like, sit the fuck down, Mom. I was like, I'll go get them. You're drunk as shit. You don't need to be standing up there. It took me 45 minutes to get the drinks, during which my dad texts me and goes, hey, yeah, she's passed out. Just don't worry about it.
Did you not we're not flashing the titties enough? What's going on?
She fell asleep for like
No, I'm
3
talking
songs.
about how's it take 45 minutes at the bar? Were you?
Well, no, and that's the
Was
crazy
it a
thing.
line? Was it
the
just-
lines? No, it's like 6 lines that they have too, 6, 7 lines. But just they sold so many tickets. It was the most tickets they had ever sold at a concert at that venue.
Oh wow.
So like it was fucking crazy. But like, it's like it's a big open air venue and it's not far. So like even when you're in line, like you're still basically right there for the concert. So you're not missing anything. There was people around me. I was actually chatting up, talking to for a little bit. So like it was fine, but
I hate those bars
damn, it
though.
was crazy.
Where it's like where it takes it does take like 45 minutes to get a beer a lot of times, especially if you're a guy. Not pointing out anything, ladies, but just like there's some things that like you can get drinks a little bit faster than us typically. Typically, but where you just are standing at a bar and you're like, and you don't want to be the guy that's like trying to flag down the bartender because you feel like that's gonna fuck you up more in line. But then you're just like, I'm just waiting patiently for my drink and there's nobody helping me. And like you see them like they make eye contact with you and you kind of give them like I need a drink, but then they just keep going and you're like, are you gonna get back to me?
Yeah,
like,
I don't go to those kind of bars.
What do you need? What do you need? I just need 2 beers. That's all I need. That's all I need.
I
And no, I will
don't go
not
to
be
those kind of
leaving a
bars.
$1 tip for you opening 2 beers after I waited this long.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, the concert was really good. I'm gonna go see him again here in a couple weeks. He's gonna be in Houston. But maybe that because I was with my dad, I didn't get to see the actual full concert because like once the finals, like come out, they do the encore. They're gonna play 2 songs. They play the first one. As the second one's starting, my dad's like, "All right, grab all the chairs. Let's beat the traffic," which I knew was gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
when
I
you
said,
get to that age.
I could hear 75% of the song walking out to the car and.
Is your dad the baseball guy where it's like 8th inning is like, all right, let's roll?
Sometimes, like growing up as
It's
a
a big
kid,
dad
he would
move.
kind of
It's
do
a
it.
big dad
but like,
move.
I think a lot of what the reason he would do it is like,
School, probably.
well, no, because he didn't give a shit about the Astros. He would just go because like, he'd take it. Now, if the Red Sox were playing in town, no, we weren't leaving early because my dad's a massive Sox fan.
Okay.
But like, yeah, sometimes like if the game isn't close, if it's kind of a blowout, he'll be like, all right, let's get out of here, beat the traffic.
Let's scram.
Yeah, like that is a big dad move. That was one of his favorite things to do growing up. Trying to remember what else I did. I did that. Knocked out some yard work while I was up there.
On Saturday, I went out to our good buddy Daniel Tom Chesson. He had a
Tomcat.
barbecue over at his house out in Rosenberg, and he had a lot of strawberry bombies. He bought up an entire store's worth. Almost bought up a whole other store's worth. He told me that the manager was like, "Well, I'd like you to keep one, please. So like, let us keep one."
That's what I said, you guys. When you buy them, leave one for other people to learn about it. Don't buy everything when you go somewhere.
So listen to Pat. Don't buy them all out. But I appreciate Danny, making sure we had my beer of choice available, which was cool. He had ribs, he had steaks, he had burgers, pretty much anything that was made of meat. Danny cooked that bitch up. It was awesome. We had a lot of fun. We played beer pong. I hadn't played beer pong in a long time, and it brings me back to the good old days. I felt like I was underage drinking a little bit playing beer pong because even though you play beer pong in college, that was like a high school thing. That was a high school thing. We got into beer pong in high school. I found a picture of me that popped up on my Facebook thing, and we were over at a friend's house in high school. And it was right after we got out of high school. I think it was like our freshman year of college. And it was you, me, and our friend Josh all hanging out at somebody's like apartment, or not their parents' like game room or whatever. And it was just like, man, we look so
I feel
little.
like I deleted a lot of those, and I wish I wouldn't have.
It's weird. I delete most Facebook memories that pop up just because I cringe every
Just
time
like
I see them.
underage drinking for like jobs and stuff like you don't want that out there. But like also people are gonna be like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. You drank when you were 16.
True.
Everyone did.
True. But just remember how bad we thought it was then? Like how I can't have anybody seeing this. And now it's just nobody really
back
cares.
then we didn't know. We just threw all that shit online because we didn't know social media would get to the point that it is. Then once you got to college and started graduating, like, fuck, I gotta scroll through this shit and find it.
Yeah.
And now I feel like it's almost come full circle to where it's like everyone knows.
It's gonna be cool.
Like eventually we're gonna have people like being elected to Congress and shit, like who have videos out there of them like butt chugging when they were 16.
We have
Like we're gonna get there.
the president has a video of him saying, "I'm gonna grab it by the pussy, grab it by the pussy."
Actually, he said you can grab.
You can grab it by the pussy.
Grab him by the pussy.
But I'm just saying, like, if the president can have that, like, yeah, it's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be
Yeah,
fine.
now that it's opened the floodgates.
So Daniel had us all over. Stephanie Ibaba was out there. Shout out Ibaba's Bow Wows and Meow Meows, best pet sitting service there is
In the world.
Then Daniel also had 3 dogs at the party too, so that was my favorite part. There's a pic like
dogs.
I got drunk and was just laying on the couch playing with the dogs, and it was like, this is weird. We're at a party and Alex is just playing with the dogs.
That's what I do at parties.
Obviously, I wanted to hang out with the dogs.
Yeah.
And we had a great time, and it was a lot of fun. And I've been watching baseball, and the women's national team And then I watched the men's team play. We're in the Gold Cup, so shout out to the fellas of the U.S. national team. Not as good, but
The fellers. I think we're playing Jamaica today.
Jamaica, man. Tonight. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Big Brother will be on, so I won't be watching.
Yeah.
It will
Oh,
not
I mean, I wasn't going to watch it.
Will not be watching. So I've been watching soccer, baseball. Yankees are looking pretty good,
They are,
guys.
and
I
don't
gotta
like
just
it.
tell you that bullpen solid. That starting pitching can do as well as they are right now. Those bats are hot.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like we didn't mention the series
not
in
yet.
London.
We're gonna get to it though. Let's get into comeback kid
Woo!
of the week. Pat, you ready to do that?
Dude, I'm jacked up.
What can we shoehorn into this week's episode that's happened in the last week?
It's the comeback kid. The comeback kid of the week. The comeback kid of the week. Bitch.
Oh, don't mind me. Let me just open up a crisp, cold, refreshing
Sounds delicious.
strawberry bombshell blonde from our fine friends.
You know
at
what else?
Silver Star.
It tastes delicious too.
NBA free agency. Whew. That's been back this week. And
It's the
that's
best
been-
free agency in sports.
It's just the most dramatic, I
Yeah.
guess. I don't know if
The
it's
most
the best.
happens.
I don't know if it's the best because I hate it half the time.
But the most happens.
Spoiler alert, everybody kind of met and they're going to make a super team this year. Okay. That's pretty much what happens at least every 3 years.
No, I really want
Where somebody
Kawhi
goes
to
and
just
they're like, oh,
pull
the
some
super
shit.
team.
Like I either want him back in Toronto, or I want him to be like, I'm going to Minnesota. Like
Kawhi-
just the most random fucking franchise.
Kawhi
I'm
was
going to,
the-
or you know where he'd be good? Orlando.
Ooh, yeah, it'd be real good in Orlando.
Because like, why the fuck not? It's Orlando.
The
Nobody
city
cares down
nobody
there.
fucking cares about. Like, nobody gives
And
a shit
also,
about Toronto.
it's
That's
in
why he was
Florida,
perfect for that.
No state or no income tax, so you get to keep more of your money.
And he can be weird down in Florida. Florida's
Yeah.
a weird spot.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, Florida would be perfect for
Oh, well,
Kawhi.
the guy doesn't talk. Cool. He's a robot.
Like
cool. Whatever.
He's not a Miami guy. He's not
No,
all
he's
about
not.
that. Like
He doesn't want
the,
South
the,
Beach.
the spotlight and all that shit. No, but like Orlando, like Kawhi definitely seems like the guy that like you would see at Universal Studios just riding roller coasters by himself every other weekend.
And they're like, are you in town for a while?
Like-
No, I'm not on vacation. This is
You
my
get off
weekend.
the ride and it's a picture of everybody screaming and smiling, and Kawhi's just there, no emotion
No
on his
expression.
face. Maybe just a little. Like that's all you
Ha
get.
ha
out
ha
of
ha
Kawhi.
ha 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 ha.
Ha ha! Humans enjoy roller coasters.
But that's why he was the perfect guy to be a Spur, where it's not about me. And I'm not saying I guess he was a bad teammate for the Spurs because he just like
No.
fucked him.
He
for a
was
season.
awesome.
Because I don't. But like, then again, like you guys just heard me say, like, in soccer and in basketball, fuck the Spurs.
No,
it's Tottenham or San
have a
Antonio,
theory.
go fuck yourself,
He
Spurs.
didn't want to be in the Spurs anymore because like he likes a low profile and he doesn't want attention.
San Antonio's-
and Popovich, he's just started getting
Yeah.
too political.
I don't
He
know
got
about that.
political, and Kawhi was just like, I don't want this.
You gotta wonder, is Kawhi a Trump supporter?
100%.
But then he did flee the country, so you could like I'm torn
Ooh, that's a good
because he
point.
did flee the country and went to
Well,
Canada.
he got traded.
So Lena Dunham, maybe take a note out of Kyrie's book or Kawhi's book, not
Lena
Kyrie.
Dunham,
I
get-
hate
get the fuck
I
out.
hate that Kyrie and Kawhi are both free agents at the same time because I know they're different people, but I
By the way,
keep
fuck Kyrie.
mixing it up.
Fuck Kyrie.
So the big story was that Kyrie, DeAndre Jordan, and Kevin Durant all were like, "Oh hey, fuck the Knicks, we're gonna go to Brooklyn."
Why? And they took less money so they could sign DeAndre Jordan. Dude sucks now. He's not good anymore. He's old. He can't jump.
Well, yeah, he played
He
for
can't.
Dallas.
And not to mention, you're going to have a big man on the fucking field or on the court that all they have to do is foul him because you can't make a free throw to save his fucking life.
I think Kevin Durant went to the Nets because he was just like, where is the one place? Like, I got to go to a place where they're not going to say I'm a bitch for going there and just hopping on a bandwagon team.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, well, Nets haven't been good since the fucking Jason Kidd years
But
where they
also,
lost to the Sixers.
You're teaming up with Kyrie, who everyone knew you guys were going to team up because at the
So this is
All-Star
the
game.
exact same thing as LeBron then. This is the exact same thing as LeBron and fucking
Yeah, he's a bitch.
Bosh and them. But you just said LeBron wasn't a bitch for going to Miami. You were saying Kevin Durant was a bitch for going to Golden State, but LeBron wasn't the same thing.
When did I say that?
Last year, the whole time. You're like, I was like, he did the same thing as LeBron. And you're like, no, he didn't. He went to a team that was already good.
Yeah.
So now he's going to a shit team, and they're going to turn him good.
But they're creating their own. Yeah, like no. What I always said was that Durant joining the Warriors was different. When the other three all came together, they had to build a team there too. Yeah, that's still a bitch move. But what Kevin Durant did was the ultimate bitch move in the history of sports because he joined a team that already had 3 All-Stars, already was a championship level team, and he just goes, I don't want to compete anymore.
He does want to compete for a championship.
No, see, I do, and once again, I think he's a fucking idiot. Because all he's doing is, okay, you could have just re-signed with Golden State. You're not going to play next year anyway. There's no way you're going to see the court. And you cost yourself money. Because you could have just re-signed there or opted into your 5th year, got that paycheck, and gone into free agency next year and signed another max contract.
Yeah.
But also, I assume he probably just wanted to get at that point, you're making so much money, it doesn't matter. He just wants to get the fuck out of Oakland.
I don't think Kevin Durant ever needs money again.
No.
But they're gonna they're not retiring his jersey, but the owner said that
I thought they were.
I don't know if they're retiring it, but they said that no one will ever wear 35 again while the owner
which
is still
the
in
dumbest
15.
fucking thing ever.
I think it's great.
Dude, you
I mean,
can't
he's a
retire.
two-time Finals MVP.
Finals MVP. Now, I will say this.
Curry has 0 MVPs in the Finals.
Clyde Drexler only played
Unless he just
19
won this
more
one.
games for the Rockets, and Clyde's jersey is retired here. But
But
also,
he was also a Houstonian, wasn't he?
he was, and
which
Clyde
is like,
Drexler's not a fucking bitch.
It was a different era.
Yeah.
It was a different era.
But
NBA free agency's there. Rockets didn't get Jimmy Butler, which I think
they didn't, but I think that probably plays out better.
I think that I was
fine either
Robert
way.
was talking about that a little bit. I was just like Jay Butt, I don't know if he's gonna fit in with that. And we have two guys that
Austin Rivers though.
Austin Rivers, yeah, they brought him back, so solid on that.
Great. Signed
Gerald
for less.
Green they brought back too.
That's what I loved. How everyone was saying. The reports coming out. Agents are saying they'd never let their client play for the Rockets. Which, by the way, if the client says they want to play there, you have no fucking say as an agent.
Right.
You're a fucking idiot. But they kept trying to push the
We're in
narrative.
the era of Twitter.
Nobody
is
wants
facts.
to play for the Rockets.
People think Twitter is
Nobody
facts.
wants to go there. And then Austin Rivers is like, yeah, I'm going to take less money to play here because I love playing here. We've got a good team. We're on the edge. And everything you guys are saying is bullshit because we do like each other's teammates.
Pretty much.
Like, people try and go, oh, they've got that video of Harden and CP3 just yelling at each other on the sideline and getting pissed off at each other. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know these about professional athletes, but
They
they
care.
care a lot, so they get really pissed off and they yell. But also, like most people, like with me, I can yell at you and 2 minutes later I'm fine.
It's like working in a restaurant.
You got to get your point across.
It's busy. Oh shit! Fuck! I need that out now. I need that now. I need that. Where the fuck is that? Okay. And then it's nothing personal. It's just like, dude, we were fucking trying to win. We all have the same common goal.
Yeah. That's
Everybody
all it is.
wants a dub.
It's caring.
Everybody wants a fucking dub. That's why Odell's not a Giant anymore. I think Odell fucking cared. I think Odell cared.
Yeah.
He was just pissed that shit wasn't going that way. He was like, dude, why am I the only one here that feels like I'm trying to win? And I understand that.
Yeah.
Another comeback kid we got is Fireworks. Mm-hmm. Fireworks are back, and pretty much just because
People like to blow shit
people
up.
are gonna shoot shit with fireworks. That's a big
Yeah.
reason why. Are we all gonna go around the room with our favorite fireworks? Do we have any favorite fireworks?
I mean, no. It's just fireworks, man. They're dope.
I think black cats are shit.
They
I
suck.
think black cats are shit. Just it's a waste of money on it. And I know they're not super expensive, but it's just like you don't really do enough. I don't get anything out of you besides
Yeah.
Home Alone 2. My Tommy gun.
I mean, if you're gonna get a black
Actually,
cat,
hold
you
on.
might as well get an M80.
M80s are cool because you can throw them in water though.
And with M80s, like with black cats, you don't have to worry about lighting it and then immediately throwing it because it's gonna blow up in your hand within the second that you light it.
Yeah, you don't. You
Like black cats, what the fuck are you doing? Why is your fuse so quick?
It makes it. Well, you're not supposed to separate them. Is the big deal?
I get that, but like even when you do the big one, you're just like you have to immediately throw it away, or else it's just gonna
You gotta
start
have
blowing
the
up in your
punk
hand.
or whatever it is. That's what it's called,
No,
right?
and fuck punks.
All
right,
yeah,
dude.
we don't like punks.
I don't.
Oh, you punks out
I
there!
don't like having to light my shit with like a little stick that's probably waving anyway because there's wind going on. and
It's like
hard-
incense. I feel like they just took like old incense that they couldn't sell.
yeah,
and we're
where
just
the
like,
oil
it's a
has
punk.
ran out on them.
It's a punk.
That's what it is.
They just set it outside, let it all like
That's bullshit.
dry out.
I mean, just my favorite firework, big
If
ones.
If I had to go with one, I would.
big ones.
I would just go with like bottle rocket because it's basic. Everybody's been able to shoot a bottle rocket.
No,
I feel,
like fuck. What is it called? The one where you put the stand on the ground in the middle of the street, and then you
is that a mortar shell?
like mortars. Yeah, those are
Mortar shells are
those
pretty
are the
great
best
too.
ones.
Mortar shells are pretty great. I liked the ones that like would the ones with like the multiple shots in it.
Like the box where you like
Yeah,
light the
yeah.
corner of it and then just.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I like
Those
that.
are dope.
I don't like the snake ones where you just light it and it would just go.
Snakes
One,
are so
Satan was a
dumb
snake.
that they're
Satan
good.
was a snake, so I don't trust.
Snakes are so dumb that they're good. Sparklers are always dope.
Sparklers are dope, but snakes are like shitty sparklers.
They are.
That's what I think of.
I used to like there was one not far from where I grew up where they would sell them where it would blow up, but then also it would release like colored smoke. That was it.
I like that.
They weren't impressive or anything. I just really liked those.
When you
for
were
some
a kid,
reason.
did you like? I know my brother and I did the whole like whenever everybody would like. Usually your dads or like or your parents would be lighting the stuff, and you just like, oh, this is so cool. We're drinking our sparkling cider or whatever because we can't drink. Whatever we're at, that was New Year's, I guess. I'm thinking of because my brother has a New Year's Eve birthday, so like a lot of times it was like that was where our fireworks were. Like,
that sucks for him.
It was actually pretty cool because it's like a super easy excuse to throw a party.
Yeah,
every
but
time.
you got to share your party with another party that was going to happen anyway.
But it was just like it was already a party, so now it's just your birthday party. So you're like, well, actually, everybody came out not for New Year's, for my party. So you can spin it that way.
But it's not true.
But you can spin it. That's what I'm saying. So we would just be like, oh, you're gonna put it in upside down? Because they'd let you light one, you could always just like, oh no, I put it in upside down, and it just goes bam, and just blows up the whole little tube.
Yeah,
and it was like,
just
fuck
dumb.
you, dude.
You're a dick if you do that.
Then there was one time we went up for 4th of July, my last year in college, and we thought it was a great idea. Where I think it was a mortar shell, where we were like, we can throw it in the water and it'll shoot up, and we'll just get to watch it come out of the water. And oh wait, there's a lot of like pressure under the water, so it's just gonna come out and immediately blow up and just shoot all of the firework at you. And that's kind of what happened. It was not fun. We didn't get hurt, but it was not ideal.
We were doing them one year, and I guess because it's got that long wick that just goes down into the tube. Well, I guess somehow it got kind of caught on it a little bit because the mortar only shot about a foot out of the tube and blew up.
Ooh, yeah.
And like even small mortars, when they're way up in the air, they look small, but like
it's got a lot of spread.
When it's a foot and a half off the ground, those fuckers blow up big.
Mm-hmm. They do indeed.
Yeah.
So
just also,
indeed.
you know what? Just PSA, guys, don't hold on to fireworks. Don't try and fucking do tricks with fireworks. Don't blow off your hands. Like, use them as they're supposed to be. I mean, I'm not going to tell you don't shoot bottle rockets at your friends because everyone did it as a kid. But the big ones, don't fuck around with big ones. Don't hold M80s. Don't try and fucking throw mortars underwater like an idiot. Be safe.
It's not cool, guys. Don't do that.
safe. Be safe.
Fireworks are back, and then America is back just because, hey, happy birthday, America. We're going to get right into Not Cool, where we just tell you guys what's not cool. And if you want to weigh in with your Not Cool of the week, hit us up. Hashtag PTG Not Cool at Pass the Grade Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at Not Pat Dan. Robert's at Robert Barbosa 03. And hashtag PTG Not Cool. We'll get to it, and we'll read it to you. We got one of you guys' Not Cools coming up right now, but here we go. Ladlettes, you guys want to play us into this?
Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool, man. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dude, that's not cool. Not cool. Not cool.
And I just gave Kenya a shout out, but also let me give Tim Kotsiak. I think it's Tim Kotsiak. Let me give him a shout out. He painted us and made us a Pass the Gravy football helmet, and that's one of the it's probably the coolest gift I've ever gotten for this podcast. It is the coolest thing ever.
Get drunk and put it on and headbutt Alex.
And if you look on the back, it's got our initials on it.
I didn't
Alex,
see that
Pat,
until literally right
and
before you said
Robert.
it.
It's pretty awesome. Tim brought it up to the radio station. He gave us like a Revolution helmet too.
And it's the Riddell helmet too. Dude,
the Revo helmets, man. That was in high school. That if I got a Revolution helmet, like you were fucking.
See, I was out of football right around the time
class.
those came out.
It was class.
Yeah.
If you got that. So appreciate you, Tim.
Yeah, you didn't get
for
that,
hooking us
though.
up. I did. We all had Revolution helmets our senior year.
Really?
We had
I thought they only had them for the good players.
Revo or a Shut. Well, obviously it says I was
See, Shuts I like too.
Shuts too. So not cool.
Shuts were the grittier helmets.
They were, but they didn't have the cool like middle like bar.
Like, I remember our buddy Matt had one, big forehead.
All right, not cool. Our first not cool comes from our buddy Matthew Jaramillo at TX Jalapeno 85 on Twitter. Matthew says, when you drop your truck off at the mechanic and get it back not even an hour later and still have the same fucking problem. Hashtag not cool. It really isn't cool. Like, what are you guys doing? That was a previous not cool for me. I feel like a couple months ago where I had the alternator fucked up on my car, went and got it fixed, and then it was just like, oh, why does my car keep telling me that like the battery's dead again? I kept freaking out, and then I'd go check it out, and AutoZone would do the battery check. I mean, actually, that was before Napa sponsored us, because now I would know to go to Napa. By the
Yeah.
way, BT Dub, I would know to go to Napa, and I think that was actually how we got Napa on as well, because I was like, well, I took it to AutoZone. Like, you guys know that you can come to Napa, and we'll hook you up. And what had happened was the motherfuckers that were fixing my alternator, and like they didn't like tie it, or they didn't tighten the battery down. So like when I would hit bumps and stuff, my battery would just like scooch up, and it would be like, oh, why aren't we working? So like the electrical would just go out randomly in my car. And it's just like, guys,
That's always fun when you're driving down the highway.
right? It was really, really shitty. But so like the one thing we're paying you guys to do, you didn't do, and like if you gave them the car with the problem and they still had the same problem when you picked it up, it's like, what'd you do? What'd you do for me? Especially if it was that quick of a turnaround. It's almost like they just were like, yeah, just circle it through and tell him he's ready. So that's definitely not cool, Matthew. Keep them coming though. Hopefully hopefully you have a cool week this week though for you. And then this one isn't from anybody in particular. I kind of made this one myself, but it's from all the dogs out there. Fireworks are not cool to dogs. They're cool to humans, not cool to dogs.
No. My sister's dog, Coco, hates them.
I think I said last week, Wheezy's just recently gotten scared of like thunder, so we had to get a little like thunder vest, and so she hates fireworks. I remember New Year's Eve, she was not a big fan of that either. But
Poor
she's
Weezers.
been very skittish when it comes to thunder.
Do you have any of those like dog Benadryl or dog Xanax?
Maybe give her a little, like half a baby Benadryl,
Yeah.
a children's Benadryl or whatever it is.
No, they make them for like dogs and
Oh,
stuff
yeah?
now too, though, which is just such an American thing.
Right? My dog needs
We
that.
have Xanax for dogs for when they're scared of loud things.
So yeah, fireworks not cool for dogs. And then I've had a pretty solid week, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I had a solid week, and I was about to go grocery store because I went grocery store last week, so I held back. But just one was gonna be crowds at the grocery store around 4th of July, just because everybody's like, I gotta go get my stuff for the barbecue. But like I was also that person, so I'm part of the not cool. So I'm just gonna go with fucking construction that is fucking up my ride home from work, because I go to work very early in the morning. I get to work at like 4:15 every morning, so I don't really fight traffic. But in my area that I work in, and like by where my apartment is, there is just construction nonstop, and they're really trying to like revamp this whole area up, and they're blocking lanes, and it's the worst. It's the worst when they block a lane, because then you get behind. You're like, why is this median that I usually turn out of like just no problem, why does it have 75 cars in a line? It's because they shut down that other lane, and now you're just fucked. And it's just like a big spool of like wire or whatever it looks like that they've got just like moving slowly down. It's been all week. And then you get the one this week I had where they're changing the lights out, and so they had the crane go, and like my light's green, but I can't fucking go because the asshole on the truck is out there like, I'm fixing this light and putting this new light here. And it's like, well, fuck, do that when I'm not driving. It's just... Also, my schedule is not cool with driving home while they're doing construction, but it's fucking construction is not cool. Construction that fucks up my drive home to work is not cool.
Yeah, I've got people that fuck up planning, man. So me and my buddies, we've been planning a boys' weekend up in Conroe at my buddy's lake house for I'd say about a month and a half now was when we threw the date out. It was supposed to be. This is why I knew when the new beer for Southern Star was coming out, July 13th, because I had told my friends, hey, we should go this weekend. That'd be a good weekend for everyone. And I was like, cool. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome, because his lake house is like less than 10 minutes away from the brewery. So I was like, okay, cool. After Friday, when we're Saturday morning, I could jump over there real quick and go get some new beer, and then do it. And then now everyone the other day was like, one person was like, well, oh shit, I've got to go to Army training that weekend. Somebody else said, I got this, I got that. And I was like, man, fuck you guys. We got to push it back a week now. I got to wait another week to have this delicious ass beer.
You're ruining my life, is what you're basically saying.
I got to wait. What is it? It's a Texas what? Texas Gold or something?
Yes, Texas Golden Bach, I think.
You're just making shit up.
It was something Texas Bach.
It's something.
I had it open on the copy. I don't have the copy.
Yeah, but yeah, I was pissed. I was like, God damn it, I wanted this shit then. Also, just because, like, and I don't think we're doing it anymore. We've been talking about this for like 4 months, that when we all meet up, we're all just going to shave into mustaches and look like complete fucking idiots. Because, you know, we're dumbasses.
Well, you guys are already idiots anyway.
Yeah, and I was like, well, you know what? I might as well. And you guys remember hearing me talk about this on the podcast a couple weeks ago. I was like, well, fuck it. I might as well just get a mullet to go with it, too.
Yeah.
So, like, and I haven't done anything with it yet. Like, if you guys see, like, my hair is just complete shit right now because all I did was a couple weeks ago, I just cut over I took a buzz thing over the ear so that like when I was at work, it didn't come out underneath my hat and look ridiculous. But like now it's starting to do it again because I haven't done anything. Like I never went and got it actually cut. And now I'm like, well, fuck, this is another week that I've got to have long hair on the back of my head. And I hate it so much. Like I'll be at work and I can just feel like the hair like sweating on the back of my head when I'm running around. I'm like, oh, this fucking sucks, man. So it's fucking not
that's
cool,
not cool.
man.
It's pretty solid not cool.
Dude, fuck your army training, fuck your job, fuck your weddings you've got to go
Fuck
to.
serving
dude,
our country, right?
Come hang out with me.
Don't serve our country. Just drink with me.
No, that's also my other side note off of this. My buddy that's got the army training. He actually gets sent out a lot. Like he goes to Germany. I think he's been to Germany like 3 times in the last year to go to like training and stuff like that. But just to piss him off, I never go on training. I was like, dude, why do you get to go on vacation so much, man?
I bet he hates that.
Oh yeah, he fucking gets pissed. But fuck him, he's a short guy. He can't do anything about it.
Funny,
he might have he's a fucking army ranger too.
Ooh. Like
paratrooper and everything. Like he's actually a jump master for fucking like an airborne army ranger.
What? Can we go parachuting with him?
I mean, I'm sure we probably could. I
want to.
Vince, if you want to take us out,
hey, Vince,
we'd love to go. But also,
parachuting.
but like I love to talk shit to him because he's small. So like I still know I could kick his ass even though he's overly qualified.
Who if he kicked your ass from like the sky?
See, that's the thing. Like
he
maybe
could parachute down and just kick you right in the face.
Maybe
when
he'll
like,
aerial attack me. I don't even fucking know.
He's got the element of surprise on his side, I think.
Yeah, but also, yeah, fuck you, Vince.
But if you want to teach me how to skydive,
also thank you for your service. I love you.
Cool. Yeah, that too. Oh, hey, just add this. Not cool is that we almost forgot to do WWJD this week.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we would.
That was
ruined,
on you, dude. That's on you.
We would have ruined the 7-week streak. We're gonna keep it at 7 though, because we're gonna add it.
Streak.
And
like
now
that.
it's just a not cool.
A whole bullshit 7s at the beginning of this fucking podcast. Ooh, 7s rugby. That was one that we missed.
That was it. All right, let's do What Would Jesus Do, where my buddy and I were kind of just talking about, like, what would Jesus do in this situation? I was like, well, that would be a really funny segment if you just got people to submit modern-day scenarios that Jesus would have to figure out. Hashtag PTGWWJD at Pass the Grade Pod. I'm at Alex J. Middleton. Pat's at Not Pat Dion. Robert is at Robert Barbosa 03. Send us your modern-day Jesus conundrums with the hashtag PTGWWJD, and we're going to get to the bottom of it. This week's WWJD comes from our good buddy Josh Tree Caudle at Joshua Tree 713 on the Twitter, and I think this is a pretty solid one. He says, "What would Jesus do if he was offered a deviled egg?"
Dude, he'd fucking eat that shit.
He wouldn't, because it's the devil.
I'm sorry. Deviled eggs are fucking ridiculously delicious.
I think they're called deviled eggs for a reason.
Yeah, but Jesus can
because
differentiate.
The devil liked them, and he's a horrible person.
He can differentiate between delicious things and their names and whether it is actually a demonic item. It is not.
I think he would turn into a snake immediately.
No.
Like his father did.
No.
Satan, who I think he turned into a snake. That's a fact. I don't read. I just go look in the Bible.
No,
it's
dude,
there
Jesus
somewhere.
would eat it. Deviled eggs are delicious. Jesus is a smart man. He doesn't judge people off of names or appearance or sexual orientation.
Yeah, he doesn't
just
do that.
Judges them on, ooh, are you a good person? Are you good to other people? Are you a delicious appetizer? Yeah, I'm gonna be fucking. You're gonna be part of my life.
And then you're just gonna like fart up the place in like an hour, and everybody's gonna hate you.
Yeah,
because you ate a bunch of deviled
eggs.
eggs.
But he's Jesus, so his farts probably.
No, Jesus doesn't fart. I'm talking about the fucking devil. That's why he would say no.
Jesus totally farted.
No, he didn't.
Dude, no, Jesus totally farted.
He didn't. Jesus didn't fart.
Jesus loved bringing.
He was perfect.
Yeah, that's why he farted.
Perfect people don't fart.
Yeah, when you enjoy bringing joy to other people, you fart.
I disagree.
Because farts are funny.
Like I thought, like Jessica
They're
Alba.
not stinky farts.
Jessica Alba, fact, never farted.
No, she does fart. She just never had a stinky fart.
No, she's never farted in her life. I refuse to believe that she has. Jessica Alba and Jesus.
No, see, I don't see what your problem with this is. Jesus would definitely eat the deviled egg.
Deviled eggs are disgusting. Like, if I ever become president, I will ban them.
All right.
Because they are absolutely gross.
I quit
and
the podcast,
people that
guys.
think deviled eggs are good.
What is wrong with you? They're delicious.
They're trash.
What? How could you possibly think
it's
that?
It's like a dressed up hard-boiled egg.
You're so dumb.
Hard-boiled eggs are trash.
Dude, they're good
Deviled eggs are
plain.
trash.
Then they're good. Sometimes you throw a little relish on there, and it's great. Sometimes you throw a fucking pickled jalapeno on there,
And
or a
sometimes you
candied
just
jalapeno.
have egg farts
and
for
it's
the rest
fucking
of the
great.
day.
God,
That's
you're
terrible.
a bad person.
Fuck deviled eggs.
Jesus.
This is I'm not moving.
If you
from
don't
this
like
stance.
deviled eggs, you don't like America.
No, because America doesn't support the devil or his eggs or his eggs.
The Church of Satan was started here,
Well,
so
We don't acknowledge them here on this podcast.
no. Just all right, Robert. We need a tiebreaker.
Deviled
on
eggs
this.
are trash. Deviled eggs are trash.
Are you pro or con deviled eggs? Actually, I'm gonna start a poll on this.
Deviled eggs are trash. I think we've done this poll before with Chris.
Yeah,
and
they're
Chris
not
is
good.
Chris is very pro
Did you
deviled
say-
eggs.
Yeah,
I
no,
believe.
he said they're good.
They said
No,
they're
they're
not.
No, he just said they're good. Look, he just said they're good again.
He said they are not.
No,
good.
good.
You guys
Yeah,
can roll
good.
that tape back. You can roll that tape back and hear him say they are not good.
You guys are like, see, when I agreed,
Deviled eggs are trash.
When I agreed to join you on this podcast, I didn't know you were a bad person.
I'm not a bad person. I'm
Like,
just
I knew you were a
with
shitty
decent
person. I
taste.
just didn't know you were a bad
I'm a person
person.
with decent taste.
Deviled
that doesn't
eggs
need
are
to eat
delicious.
trailer park
Next,
trash.
you're gonna tell me
deviled
I don't like
eggs.
mashed potatoes
Everybody likes mashed potatoes.
because they're delicious. You know what else is delicious?
Not
Deviled
deviled
eggs.
eggs. Not deviled eggs.
You're a bad person.
Queso.
You
Delicious.
know what
worldwide.
Jesus would do? Jesus would teleport me next to him and be like, hey, man, let's enjoy these deviled eggs together. That's what Jesus would
Jesus would turn deviled eggs into a snake, and that's it.
do. No.
That's it. Robert agrees with me.
This
It's
is the
2
first
versus 1.
disagreement we've had on what would Jesus do.
This is a very big disagreement too. Jesus, if you're here listening to us, and I'm sure you are, because he's always listening, come weigh in on the podcast at Alex J Middleton. Slide into those DMs, Jesus, and we'll figure this out.
I'm so disappointed
Our
in you.
guest next week on the podcast, Jesus Christ. Yep, he's gonna talk about a lot of things. Let's get into the answers segment where you guys can send us any question you have, and you would email it to us, answers@passthegravypod.com. You can also tweet them to us at passthegravypod using the hashtag PTGanswers so we can sort through it faster. We typically go through the Twitter users faster than
You
the
can
emails.
mail it to us, too. We're not going to give you
We
our...
don't have
our-
a mailing address.
No, we're not going to give you... But, like, if you can find it, mail it to us. Why not?
Just, like, write a letter to Pass the Gravy Podcast and just send it. Just send it.
If you can find a way to get a mailed question answer or question to us...
First question. Skylar, we love you, son.
you'll get the first
We
one.
love you, son.
Because we're not going to tell you where to fucking send it.
Yeah, we're gonna answer it. So just somebody put a PTG answers question in a bottle and just throw it in the ocean, and like send me a picture of that, and I will find it.
I mean, wait, don't do that, though.
Do it though.
No, like a plastic bottle, if you're going to do it. No.
Bottles live forever.
No,
Bottles live forever.
here's the thing. Don't do it because we don't need any more plastic in the ocean. And also, don't do a glass one because if it washes back to shore, we don't need glass on the beaches. So just don't do that.
What was the first answers question?
First answers question. Good. Thank you.
Shut up, Robert. We're having fun here.
So if you want to send it to us at PassGreatPod, hashtag PTG answers.
Thank you,
Answers
Robert.
at PassGreatPod.com. Thank you, Robert.
Answer the question. Why don't you just answer the question? Be honest, no big deal. Yeah, answer the question.
Don't change the subject, just answer the fucking question.
Any questions?
Oh God.
God,
David S. Fucking Pumpkins.
I can't wait for October.
I know. I'm just
so hopefully they bring him back.
It's like we got into that when it wasn't a thing anymore, and maybe it'll be a thing by the time.
it fucking better
it's
be
been
a thing
year.
next year. All right.
Our son, our podcast son, Skylar Lester.
Oh my God, it's Skylar!
At OMG, it's Skylar that Pat and I have raised. We've raised him via the podcast. Mm-hmm. Skylar says, "Dads, if the Earth is really flat, then why don't flat earthers suggest we flip it over, in parentheses, like the cool side of the pillow, to stop global warming?"
Well, I think they thought about doing that, but when Stuart Scott died, they just thought it would be disrespectful because that was his saying.
Fuck.
Cooler than the
I
other
didn't
side of the
think
pillow.
that was his saying. I didn't consider.
He's the
throwing
only
in
one
the
that would have
answer.
known how to pull it off.
But dude, no, that is true though, because if the Earth is really flat, then it's like, oh, I don't know, maybe just put it away from the sun for a couple of days.
I mean, if we're going to scientifically answer this question,
we're talking about flat earthers though, so scientifically,
if you flipped it over,
if you've seen a globe,
we would be on the wrong side, and we'd freeze to death.
But like, what if we just did it like it was like a pancake? We just did it like and then flipped it back over in the 30 minutes or so. So it's like we chill out for a little bit.
I mean, we're talking about a very expensive prospect here to build rockets that we can attach to the edge of the Earth.
Really, it's just
that would start rotating.
it's really
the
just
Earth.
a spatula that's just gonna flip the Earth. Like you just gotta make a super big spatula, and a spaceship that can hold that spatula.
Or do you build a super big ladle?
So
and
if you were
use
going to
that
pour
to
the
flip?
pancake, I think you'd be pouring.
No, I mean you can still flip things with a ladle.
It'd have to be it'd have to be extra big. But yeah, then let's go ladle. We're going to go ladle. So you'd build a ladle rocket ship.
You know, I'm gonna say it's because flat earthers are stupid. That's why they haven't
my
thought
answer
of it.
too. That's a good question.
They're just dumb people.
That's a good suggestion, though, and it's like that shows a little bit about flat earthers, that our son is so intelligent that he's able to just outthink you guys that fast. And you guys have been flat earthers for however long. He's not a flat earther, and he already beat you to your point. So
No, because we raised him on science.
we raised him on science. And Skylar, I'm so proud of you, son. So proud of you. V proud.
I love you.
V
I'm
proud.
gonna give you some goldfish
I love you
later.
too.
You get a good snack.
You've been a very good boy. Our friend Josh Tree Caudle at Joshua Tree 713. Can I just call you Josh Tree? I feel like I want to say your last name too.
No, he's Josh Tree.
He's Josh Tree.
Yeah.
Josh Tree says, who wins? And I like that Josh Tree has like PTG MVP because we called him that a couple weeks ago. So that's his Twitter, and that makes me really happy. So PTG MVP Josh Tree. He also gives a shout out on the Rod Ryan show this morning as well, so appreciate you, buddy. But Josh Tree says, who wins in a fight? Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, Jason, or Chucky?
Michael Myers.
Chucky's out because he's a fucking doll. I don't care that he's a murderous doll.
Yeah, all these other murderers are full-size murderers.
Well, didn't they have Freddy versus Jason? Who won that?
I'm trying to remember because I did rent that movie and it was fucking hilarious. I want to say Jason won. Wait, no, I'm thinking of Jason X. Do I know? All I know is of all of them, Michael Myers is the only one that's never actually been killed.
As Freddy's head comes close to the camera.
Freddy got killed.
I don't know. It makes it seem like Freddy won in this one.
Oh, Freddy probably did win. But Freddy got killed. And that's how he got his supernatural powers. Jason drowned in a lake. He got killed. Chucky, he didn't actually die, but he was about to die, and he transformed his essence into the doll. Michael Myers is the only one that's never been fucking killed. He's been shot in the eyes.
Okay.
And he still keeps coming. Michael Myers is an unstoppable demon force, unless you're going under the Rob Zombie movies where he just was a super killer.
Right.
And he didn't end up getting killed, but I don't. I go by the real Halloween, even though those movies were fucking phenomenal.
Now,
Michael Myers wins. You can't stop him. He just keeps coming.
I gotta disagree with you on that.
Who's gonna beat him?
I'm gonna say Jason because he's got a hockey mask on, which probably means he's a little bit more gritty. He's gonna be able to play through the injuries, even the deaths, maybe. And I think that gives him a little bit more of an edge. He's a chippy guy. He's a chippy guy.
He needs the padding. Michael Myers just has a flimsy little fucking mask. He doesn't need nothing.
Michael Myers, I just keep thinking that like Austin Powers is gonna be fighting in that, and
But
it's
you're
like
wrong.
I still like ever since I was a kid, and Austin Powers was a thing. Like I've had an issue separating who Mike Myers and Michael Myers is. So I'm always like, oh yeah, baby. That's why I'm gonna go Jason because I'm just not intimidating by a guy that has the same name as a dude that played Austin Powers.
No, here's the other thing. Jason is also super ugly underneath that mask.
Well, who cares? Who cares? You know, he's a gritty dude. That's what I'm saying. Hockey players are pretty ugly.
No,
They're missing
dude.
teeth and stuff.
Dude, Michael Myers wins.
I'm gonna go Jason. What about you, B-Jokes?
I'm actually gonna go Chucky.
Oh, what's your reasoning on this?
Because
Three-way tie.
You can't stab him. You can't shoot him. You
You
can't.
can kick the fuck out of him, dude. He's a puppet. Or
Yeah,
not a
but
puppet.
he
He's a
comes back.
toy. I don't
They come
care.
back.
Just like
Or no, you could Michael
I would
Myers
literally,
like just rip him apart.
or put like a cinder
go into
block.
another doll.
Like kick his ass. Yeah, I don't know the whole. I've only seen
No,
like,
no,
part
he
of the
can't.
first
He
Chucky.
can't. Like if you destroy him, he can't just like shoot his essence across the fucking room into it.
It's not like jizz.
Yeah, he can't jizz himself into another doll. It's not how it works. See, Robert's not the right one to ask because he's not seen one movie that any of these people have ever been in. Am I correct, Robert?
I mean, I've seen a Chucky movie, probably once or twice.
Oh, you have. Have you ever seen a Freddy, Michael Myers, or a Jason movie?
I think I saw Freddy vs. Jason, but that was
I've not seen
years
any of
ago.
them.
I think I've seen.
I
one.
need to see the new Halloween.
Any of the versus ones.
My brother watched the new Halloween the other day. I still haven't seen
And then I
it.
saw like the first two Halloweens.
Well, you don't need to watch the third because the third has nothing to do with it.
Oh really?
Because originally they planned it on being like an anthology series where like just every Halloween was a different scary story. Mm-hmm. So like when they got to the third one, they're like, well, we're going to try this. And it's about like witches. It literally has
that's
nothing to
weird.
do with Michael Myers. It's stupid as hell.
So I guess there's a three-way tie. Let us know who you think would win.
So really
in
all
that
we've decided
fight.
is that it's definitely not Freddy Krueger.
This is Freddy Krueger. Fuck you, dude. You're done.
Yeah. You're a child rapist.
We got 5
You're
hours.
literally the worst person you could be.
Is that what he is?
Yeah. Freddy Krueger was a child rapist.
Oh, yeah, he's last place.
And rapist and murderer, and that's where it all began. Was all the parents in the neighborhood, like, I guess he like got off from the trial, so all the parents in the neighborhood fucking Molotov cocktailed his house and burned him to death.
That's why it's all burned.
Yeah, you didn't know that about Freddy?
Did not know that.
Yeah, he's literally
I saw Friday the
of all
13th
the
and never saw
supernatural
Nightmare on Elm
serial
Street.
killers. Freddy Krueger is the worst person of them all.
Yeah, so fuck Freddy Krueger. I still think Robert's doll is out though.
Yeah, no.
Like you throw a cinder block on Chucky, you
No,
drop
I
him
mean
in the water,
Michael
and
Myers
he's done.
wins because he is the best of all of them.
But Jason can like breathe underwater though.
I mean, so can Michael Myers. You can't kill him.
I think it might be a stalemate.
No, it's not. You're just wrong.
It's one.
You
of
guys,
the- it's
you guys
one of-
let us know.
It's one of those guys. So that was a
Yeah,
solid
I mean,
answer.
it's
hey,
definitely
who
Michael
would win
or
in a
Jason.
fight? One of them. There you go, Josh.
I mean,
hope
technically
we
they're
could
all
be of help
supernatural, so
today.
they just battled till fucking eternity.
Oh, our girl Glamour Perry at Glam for Life. And that's Glam, the number 4, and LYFE. She's been hitting up Lil Nas X on my behalf. I really appreciate you,
Appreciate
Glam.
it. On
Also,
our behalf. I don't know why you're the only
well,
one getting
she knows
this
that
clap.
I'm the real fan. You hated him at the beginning.
I did,
You just
and
had
I
to
got
come around.
converted.
I was always a fan. I was a stan since day one.
Oh, you just blindly...
We stan you, young king.
You blindly followed him. I waited to listen to the merits of his music.
I followed him off of the merits of Old Town Road, which is a fucking jam
Banger.
on the country
It's
charts.
banger. All right.
Glam Perry, shout out. Also, Eat 'em Up Cats, too, because she's a Sam Houston alumni, too. And
nobody's
we
perfect.
cats stick together. Glam says, is a sublime just a lime that's bigger than a key lime, but not quite as large as a regular lime?
I'm going to actually say it's smaller than a key lime.
Because it's like,
It's like subatomic.
uh-huh.
Dude, key limes are just a little bit smaller, but sub is about as small as you get, man. Sublime, it's a tiny little lime that just rocks the fuck out, man. Actually, that's probably why it's the tiniest one, because Sublime, it's going to be chill. It's not worried about being big. It's just chill, man.
All right. So there's apparently a dwarf lime tree called the Sublime Tree. So I
Dwarf
would
small.
say that it is smaller, though, than a key lime.
I mean, we're not going to Google it to find out the actual answer. We're just giving you the
It's-
answers.
It's a submissive lime that's just in the sex. In sex, it's a very submissive lime.
I mean, it is the smallest of limes, because it is a sub-key lime. You
Right.
can put whatever lime in front of it, and it is the sublime.
It's also just like you're feeling sublime.
Yeah. It's smaller because you're just chill, dude. You don't,
No matter
you
what-
don't need to be big.
No matter what, about
Loving
the
is all
sublime,
we got.
The living is easy. The living's easy. Everybody knows that.
All you need, I mean, you don't need to be a big lime.
I think a sublime is smaller than a key lime, but you know what? Like, it's got confidence. It's like one of those. It's like the short girl in school. It just like had all that confidence, and you're like, dude, nobody fucking messes with her because she'll fuck you up. Because
There's a girl at the
she's-
restaurant. She's tiny, but I don't ever want to
she's
piss
like
her off because
4'11",
she'll
but
stab
like
me.
you don't fuck her up. You don't. Or, I mean, you wouldn't hurt her anyway. But you don't fuck with her because she'll fuck you up. Is what I meant. Because it's just like I don't know. That girl's fucking
Yeah.
gotta get me.
The sublime is the smallest of the three.
I would say the sublime is definitely the smaller one.
Yeah.
Very good question, Glam, though. Glam's coming out August 9th. She already showed me her calendar. Shout out to Glamour Perry. More people should be like Glamour. Brandon Whitehead. What's up, Brandon? At Brando Whitehead. Shout out again to him for giving us a shout out on the Rod Ryan show this morning. He kind of called
Preach.
out Josh Tree. He said he was the biggest PTG #1.
I was wondering
listener.
why I saw them going back. That was on Twitter.
I like it. I like it, though.
Hey, it was
I like,
all
we
love,
love
though.
both of you guys.
They all
Josh
said
Tree,
it was all love.
Brandon Whitehead, we love both of you guys because you're Gravy Gang. Gravy Gang. Gravy Gang over everything, right? GGOE. Hashtag Gravy Gang over everything.
Gravy gang, gravy gang, gravy gang.
Gravy Gang, Gravy Gang, Gravy Gang, Gravy Gang. Brandon Whitehead, at Brando Whitehead on Twitter, says, when at a strip club, folding a $1 into a paper plane and throwing it, was that a strip club airstrike?
Or is it a bombing run? Oh.
You got to be drinking Southern Star.
If you're drinking,
drinking a bombie,
If you're drinking a
wow.
bombie and you throw it, it's a bombie run.
I feel like a bombie run is like you run to the store to get more bombies because you ran out.
True. A bombing run? No, it's. I mean,
I would say if you throw your money folded into a paper airplane, it's like a bombing run. Oh, nope. That was a
that's
good.
the thing. I guess it is an airstrike, but I'm trying to think of.
It's a bombie strike. A bombie strike is when you throw the airplane at the stripper. Have you Like at strip clubs, I feel like I have wadded up money and just thrown it before. I've never done the paper airplane.
Is it a cozy run?
Yep. That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
because
what
you're
it
throwing
is.
it at her.
But I think strip club airstrike, that counts too. We can allow that.
Yeah. I'm going to go with cozy run, though.
Kamikoze run. That's good. That's really good. I just...
Or... Yeah,
do strippers get mad at it? Because they did.
Yeah, they're
like,
probably not going to be happy with you
I've gotten
throwing
attitude
things at
before.
them.
Well, but you want money? I'm giving you money. You're dancing on a stage. Come on. Do you want it?
I'm not going to walk my dollar from 4 rows back up here. I'm trying to get it to you.
I remember in New Orleans getting drunk and thinking it was hilarious to just crumple the dollar bills and throw them up there because you can't just stick it in a G-string or anything
okay,
like
that's...
that.
I know that's a no-no.
But it's funny.
Oh, of course it's funny.
It's funny, and it's like, here's my money. I'm giving you money. Like, you can't bitch at me. Quit giving me money. Okay. I'll go to the next strip club. I'll do that.
Beer pong, I'm going to land it between your tits.
And I'm saying this like I go to a bunch of strip clubs. I do not, but the few times like bachelor parties
I've
and
only ever
whatnot,
been to one.
I've been to.
And it was in
5
Galveston,
or 6.
and I will never go back
Was it
there.
Ocean's Cabaret?
Yes, it was.
I went to Ocean's Cabaret, and all I got was crabs.
I literally took, because it was BYOB, we had a huge Yeti, and I put the Yeti in front of me and my friend's chairs on either side and built a wall between me and the strippers.
No, thank you.
I was
Please
like,
don't.
no.
Stay away. I'm here to party.
I'm going to get very drunk by myself.
So I would say we could allow that to be called a strip club airstrike.
But I'm going to go with the Kamikoze run.
Either of the two. Thank you for your question, Brandon. We got our next question from our boy Todd Voss. Why is the carpet wet, Todd? I don't know. He won't tell me. At as_scene_by_TV. Todd Voss says, why is the name Bambi associated with strippers? Oh, another stripper question. Why is the name Bambi associated with strippers if it was made popular by a male character?
First of all, didn't know Bambi was a man.
Yeah.
Did you know that? It's
No.
been a long time since I've seen Bambi.
There's a hunter that killed Bambi was a boy, though.
I didn't know that.
Killed his mom.
I haven't
They
seen it
killed
in
his
a
mom.
long... Oh, they killed his
That's
mom.
why I
I
must
do remember seeing that.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because Bambi's cute. That's
Bambi's
why.
cute. Bambi's a deer, you know?
It's a sexually ambiguous name.
Uh-huh.
So and it's cute, and strippers.
I would say more females are named Bambi than males.
Well, that's the thing. Why did it become a female stripper name? When it was named,
because you're out there prancing. You're out there prancing around like a deer, right? And you're stripping.
That's
you're
it.
prancing.
That's it. They're
Done. That's
prancing
why.
around
Because they're prancing,
and it
which
was
was made famous by a deer. Then the females were like, we're gonna take over that.
yeah, and it's the only deer name that people know of, and that sounds cute. Now you can say, oh, there's reindeer, but like,
Rudolph, not a really
yeah,
sexy stripper name.
not a great stripper name.
Blitzen, not a sexy stripper name.
No, Bambi.
Comet, Cupid,
Yeah.
Cupid maybe.
Bambi seems like a hoe, and that's who you want stripping.
Yeah, Bambi's kind of a sexy name, you know. I can go with Bambi.
You know, I mean,
Seems exotic.
It's a hoey name, man.
Oh, maybe her mom was a hunter. I don't know.
Maybe it's because. Oh, you know what it is? It's because everybody in there's hunting box.
Oh, done. Boom. All right, and we're just gonna sign off. No, that's it.
That's
we
fine.
we have another one, but that was a fucking solid answer.
Yeah.
and we have nothing else to
It's
say on that question.
because if you're watching strippers, you're hunting box.
Todd,
That's why.
That's your answer right there, buddy. All right, our final question comes from our boy Pistachio Fernandez at Pistachio Fern on Twitter, and he says, "Do you think ICE's opinion of heat is simply a jihad of existence?" Pat, I need you to explain this.
I was about to say I don't fucking understand what that means. I seriously, like, I'm not trying to. I don't
Like,
understand
ice-
that sentence.
ICE, like,
It's opinion of heat. Like
drinks?
ice hates heat, so jihadis hate existence. Now, I think it'd make more sense if ICE's opinion of heat is it a jihad of infidels. That might make a little more sense. Maybe we're just
jihad means a struggle or fight against the enemies of Islam, but I guess you could be like the enemies of ICE. So, like, yeah. ICE's opinion of heat is simply a jihad of existence because heat's always going to melt it.
I'm gonna rewrite this question.
We read the questions the way you
Ice
send
to
it.
heat. Jihads to infidels? Yes.
No, I think ICE's opinion of heat is a jihad of existence because ice is going to melt no matter what. Right?
I mean,
Eventually.
No.
So heat is
No,
still
it's not.
like
Not no matter what.
with any exposure to
if
heat,
it's in the
ice
right
will melt.
No, but no matter what,
So
it's
ice's,
not. Going,
ice's opinion of heat is that it is a jihad of existence. So it's like all it does is it fights against me.
Okay,
Who is ice, or just trying to stay solid in a nice form
so
and
it's
not
a
melt.
jihad of ice's existence.
Because jihad means a struggle or fight against. So
See,
like
this is where so ice thinks heat is
heat is fighting against the ice being ice.
Heat has a jihad on ice.
Exactly.
Okay, it was very.
So then yes.
Yes.
Yes. We figured it out. I think
way,
we figured
the way
it
it was
out.
worded was very confusing, but we actually worked our way through it.
And you're welcome. And
Yeah.
there we go. With that, I don't really have anything else to say.
So
guys.
yeah, heat has a jihad on ice.
Good to know.
It just made me think of Team America World Police when he's like, and if you do that, then I'll put a jihad on you too.
America.
All right, that's it.
Hey guys, you guys have a great 4th of July. Please be safe. Don't blow your fingers up. Send us pictures, but also
be safe,
remember
guys.
that nobody gives a fuck about your fireworks videos. Nobody
No,
fucking
no,
cares.
don't take them. They never
Don't be
come
that
out
guy.
good.
And
They
nobody's
don't
ever
come out good.
nobody ever says, "Hey, did you take a bunch of cool firework videos? Show me them."
You
Because
have
nobody cares.
One person's allowed to take firework videos, and that's the person with a drone that can actually get up high and has like high quality video on it.
And when that person's flying that drone, you try and shoot fireworks at that drone. That's another game.
I had a buddy that did that years back. Our buddy Jared Hankins. He had a drone. He went up and flew a high altitude video of the massive ones that they do at Katy Mills Mall, and it was cool as shit. Cell phone videos of fireworks do not
Nobody
work.
gives a shit.
Don't fucking do it.
Be safe. Take care of your dogs. If
Shout
you
out
have
Jay Hanks.
any
I
like
guess.
any vets with any sort of PTSD, make sure you're not shooting off that stuff in the middle of the day or anything. Wait till it's nighttime, and you guys just be safe. Don't drink and drive because that shit will fuck you. Believe me. And have a great fucking 4th of July. God bless America. And until we talk to
God
you
bless
guys,
America.
listen to Pass the Gravy, bro. Listen to Pass the Gravy, bro. And until we talk to you guys next week, Pass the Gravy, you bunch of bitches.
Washington, 6'8", weighs a fucking ton.